I'm so sorry. I'll wipe it off.
Master, why did you agree to take on such a useless idiot?
You're one to talk, Bard. It didn't seem like such a bad idea.
OCL, darling, I have a problem. Grell is hopelessly incompetent. Could you do me a tiny favor and have Sebastian train him to be a decent butler? Can't refuse your favorite aunt, can you?
I thought Sebastian would be the only one inconvenienced. I never expected that I would be affected by it as well.
I'm so sorry for causing all this trouble. I simply don't know how I can apologize enough. Wait, that's it? The only thing I can do now is die. I shall atone with my death.
Whoa! Calm down a second!
Should we take the knife away?
There is no need for that. Just think of the horrible mess you would make. It'd take hours to clean up all of the blood.
Thank you, Sebastian. You're so very kind.
That was kindness.
Now, what I'd like to know is how you could ever think it was acceptable to serve the master such weak tea. Watch me. A spoonful for each person and one more for the pot. Finally, add half a pint of boiling water and let it steep until dark. Master, are you ready? It is almost time. I have the carriage waiting for you in the front drive now.
Fine.
As for the rest of you, I want this place absolutely spotless, understand? Grell, perhaps you should just sit there and relax so you don't cause any more trouble. Oh, and if you do decide to seek your eternal rest, please see to it outside, would you, and try not to make too big a mess. What?
Get your paper here. All the latest news. Prostitute mysteriously murdered.
Oh, hello, boy. Did your father send you for something?
Actually, he's here on his own business. We need to pick this up.
Oh, you're here for that walking stick. I was wondering who would have a useful one as short as this. Naturally. I didn't think a child...
Straight as an arrow. A magnificent stick indeed, good sir. Keep the change. Good day.
That ridiculous strength of Finney's is a menace. How could someone accidentally break a walking stick? It's a pain to special order a new one.
Certainly. What a pity to go to all that trouble. You haven't even had a growth spurt in years. And speaking of trouble, I don't know how well Grell is going to work out. We shouldn't stay away for too long.
Look, Mama, it's the brand new rabbit toy from Phantom, see?
The Phantom Company, the maker of toys and confections, has grown rapidly in the last 3 years. And this estate testifies to the company's prosperity. The manor is magnificent, don't you think?
You know, it's only been around for about 2 years now.
What? But it looks so stately and dignified.
Of course it does. That was the intention.
Look, it's the real Tanaka. We haven't seen him in months.
This manor was specifically built to be an exact replica of the previous one. It is identical in every single detail, from the window panes to the stairways and even the cracks in the pillars.
Identical?
The original Phantom Hive Manor burned down 3 years ago. The entire estate was engulfed in flames. It was a great tragedy.
Oh, I see. Forgive me for asking, but Master Ciel's parents, did they?
Yes. Sadly, they both perished in the fire.
How terrible, that poor boy. Oh no, Tanaka!
His energy and stamina levels are way below a normal person's. Being real Tanaka exhausts him. He just needs to rest himself for a while.
That's interesting.
Why are they all skulls?
No, not again! I've made yet another unacceptable mistake. I can't go on any longer!
Quit trying to die all the time!
But I have to! It's the only way to redeem my honor!
I'm sure you're tired, Master. I'll prepare tea for you immediately. What's the matter?
My mansion!
What happened to this place? Why, it's a disaster. What is going on here? And why on earth are you all dressed like lunatics?
She's crazy! Crazy!
Who is crazy? What are you doing now?
At the moment, I believe I'm in the process of dying, Master Ciel.
Get him down, Sebastian.
Yes, sir.
Ciel, you're back! I missed you so much!
Elizabeth, what a surprise!
Oh, how many times do I have to tell you? Call me Lizzie! Oh, you really are just the cutest thing ever, aren't you, darling boy? I could just eat you up!
Lady Elizabeth.
Oh, hello, Sebastian. How are you? Aw, you took him down?
Yes, he detracted from the beauty of the room.
But I made such a lovely decoration out of him.
A decoration?
Yes! Just look at it all! Isn't the salon so cute now?
My mansion. It's so pink.
From now on, only the cutest things belong in the Phantom Hive Manor. Don't you agree, Antoinette?
Oh, and Tanaka.
And I have a present for you, too.
Ah,
Here. You're always dressed in black. I thought this would be a nice change. What do you think?
I am deeply honored that you went to so much trouble for a humble servant. Your generosity overwhelms me.
Happy to help.
In any event, Lizzie, what are you doing here? Auntie didn't let you come alone.
I sneaked away because I wanted to see you, silly.
You sneaked away? Don't you think you'll get into trouble?
Sebastian, who is this girl?
She is the daughter of the Marquess of Scotney. Her full Christian name is Lady Elizabeth Ethel Cordelia Midford of Scotney.
Scotney Ethel Elizabeth Cordelia.
She is actually my young master's betrothed of several years.
Ah, his fiancée, of course.
Master!
Marrying?
Lady Elizabeth is of the nobility, after all. She is the daughter of a marquis. Nobles marry other nobles. That is how it works.
Oh, I know. Now that the manor is decorated so prettily, why don't we have a ball tonight? You can be my escort and we'll dance around all night long. Isn't that a wonderful idea?
A ball? No!
You wear the clothes I picked out for you, won't you? Pretty please, they'll be so cute on you.
Listen, I don't want to...
And of course, I'll be dressed to the nines as well. You come with me, I want to make you even cuter than you already are.
Wait, I said no ball!
I believe the wisest course of action is to go along with her plan. I don't think she is going to listen to reason.
Can't you just give her some tea or something and get her out of here? I don't have time for a stupid ball.
My lord, Lady Elizabeth would like a dance. You cannot refuse her. Master?
What now?
I know I've never seen you dance before, but I assume that you can. Oh, I see. Well, that explains why you're always such a wallflower at social engagements.
I have too much work to do. I don't have time to waste on dancing.
With all due respect, dancing is a necessary skill for a person of your position to possess. In your line of work, Master, social contracts are important to maintain. The world expects any noble gentleman to possess at least rudimentary dance skills. If you turn down too many invitations simply because you cannot dance, your reputation in high society will suffer greatly.
Fine, I'll do it. Now stop the lecture. Call me in a private tutor or something. Mrs. Bright or Mrs. Rodkin should work well enough.
We don't have sufficient time to call in a tutor for you, my lord. There's only one option. With your permission, I will be your dance instructor.
Don't be ridiculous! I'm not going to take dancing instruction from a man! Besides, do you even know how to dance?
The Viennese waltz is my specialty. I was a guest at the Schönbrunn Palace in Vienna from time to time. Now, if you would do me the honor, my lady, may I have this dance?